everyone. I'm Donna Bush with your CIG-TV News Brief on this Thursday. Well, the final results of the 2021 census were published last week, and a press conference held with Premier the Honourable Wayne Panton and Deputy Premier the Honourable Christopher Saunders. Premier Panton shared some statistics comparing the population growth from the 1970s to present day, while Deputy Premier Saunders thanked the hundreds of people involved in Census 2021.
Cayman's population grew 4 times as fast in the 70s as it had in the 60s. This remarkable trend continued year after year. During the 1980s, the population increased by 52%. During the 1990s, it increased by 51%. Since the new millennium, it has climbed a further 30% in 6 years. This is the same rate of growth seen in the 1980s and 90s, a rate apparently unhindered by the economic effects of 9/11 or the ravages of Hurricane Ivan. Taken together, the years 1970 to 2006 witnessed a massive 42% increase in population. 428% increase in population. What this means is that a Caymanian born in 1970 has already seen the population of Cayman multiply 5 times. By the time he or she is 50 years old, it will have multiplied 10 times.
This census was done under very challenging circumstances. I too would also like to thank everyone that opened their doors and welcomed the census workers into their homes. The information gathered during the census will guide many policies for this government going forward. Recognizing the historic nature of the census document, I'm also pleased to report that the names of all individuals that made this census report possible is actually included in the report, all 436 of them. In short, it took 436 people to make this report possible today, and on behalf of the government and the people of the Cayman Islands, I want to thank them for their service and contributions. I actually also want to thank their families too, because in many instances, again, during the COVID environment, when we didn't have what it is we have today, their families also sacrificed their time and gave up a lot. They gave up a lot of time for their parents to go out and do it. So I just want to thank the families also.
Again, there were 71,432 residents of the Cayman Islands counted in the 2021 census. This figure includes 327 people who live in institutions such as prisons, dorms, and retirement homes. Now you can find the categorized results online at eso.ky. Trainees at Public Works recently installed flagpoles at fire stations. Several trainees enrolled in the Public Works Department's apprenticeship training program provided support to the fire service to install flagpoles at stations all across Grand Cayman. 3 flagpoles were installed at Frank Sound Fire Station and others at the Georgetown and West Bay stations. The trainees are also expected to erect a flagpole at the station in Cayman Brac. Now, they provided support to excavate using heavy equipment, mixing of cement, casting of mold, and the installation of the actual poles themselves. Acting Director of PWD, Mr. Troy Worms, commended the trainees for their hard work, noting that they continue to deliver on the areas that they have been learning over the course of the program. While Deputy Chief Fire Officer of Aviation, Brevin Elliott, said the fire service welcomed the assistance from the PWD trainees. Apprentices can pursue level 1 and 2 training in carpentry, masonry, plumbing, electrical installation, air conditioning, and refrigeration, as well as welding, while level 3 training is also available in building and construction management. Now, if you're interested in the programs, you can contact the Public Works Department at 949-2547 or email pwd.apprenticeship@gov.ky. This coming Saturday, 8 young women will compete in the annual Miss Cayman Islands Universe pageant. Today, our contestant profiles. We feature number 5, Haley Grizel, sponsored by Kirk Freeport, and number 6, Chloe Pari-Doxy, sponsored by The Finishing Touch. The Miss Universe Cayman Islands pageant takes place at the Westin. Showtime is 7 p.m. Again, that's this Saturday, August 6th. You can watch the profiles on the Cayman Islands government's YouTube channel. Turning to our forecast, tonight we can expect partly cloudy skies, becoming cloudy at times with a 40% chance of showers and possible thunder. Showers may become locally heavy. Now, the 2-day outlook is for similar weather conditions through Saturday morning as the upper level low moves over the northern Yucatan Peninsula. The synopsis calls for isolated showers along with moderate easterly winds and seas, which are expected across our area for the next 24 hours. Now, a reminder that you can find the latest local weather conditions online at weather.gov.ky. And that ends today's news brief here on CIG Television. I'm Donna Bush. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.